Giddes Chalamanda is the oldest living legend in Malawian music today, but his music risks being forgotten. At least that's the belief that inspired Patience Namadingo, one of Malawi's hottest superstars today, to do a mashup with him in duet. The recording is a huge success, but it also triggered Chalamanda's retirement from music. Here's what happened. Namadingo took the country by storm in 2020 with his reggae mashup idea. He recorded a series of duet mashups with top name artists all across the country. He chose to feature Chalamanda because he wanted to re-engage him and his music in the hearts and the minds and the ears of today's youthful listeners. Now, a mashup combines a variety of songs from different genres to create one single new musical work. So Namadingo and his team traveled to Chalamanda's home in Chirazulu district, southern Malawi, to record this mashup. It combines Chalamanda's most popular hits from the 1970s and the 1980s over one easygoing reggae beat. The whole thing is 8 minutes long, but I'll just give you some highlights here. It opens with Line Hu, and that is a song from a father's perspective who sings about how wonderful his daughter is. She's hardworking, she obeys the family, she does things for them, and she is just absolutely the bravest of all. Then we hear one of Chalamanda's songs about his father, and this one is about his father who in real life left the family when he was a boy and never came back. Chalamanda had been wondering for years, and he sings in the song, "I wonder if my dad's coming back, I wonder where he is." And then at some point he says to Namadingo, "Wait a minute, I actually know now that my father is dead because I'm 90. And then we hear Napolo, another hit tune, a true old story about a terrible flood that killed a district commissioner. It swept him away in his car and carried him off into the lake where he drowned. And then there's Buffalo Soldier, probably Chalamanda's biggest hit of all. The whole song is anchored around his refrain, "I want to go to America. I dream about going to America. If I only had enough money, I would go see America." So that sums up the music video. It's 8 minutes long, so you can get on YouTube and watch the whole thing if you want to. But a couple notes. One, Chalamanda did end up going to America. His dream came true in 2016, 40 years about after the release of that song. He performed at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., and other areas in the Atlantic East Coast. And finally, his retirement. How did Chalamanda end up retiring right after he recorded this successful mashup duet with Namadingo? Here's how. Namadingo is also a humanitarian and a brand ambassador for FDH Bank. He convinced Chalamanda to retire with the promise of a gift from the bank for a grocery store, the only one in his town, worth 2 million kwacha. Well, we wish him a happy retirement and also look forward to hearing his new songs in new versions by new artists in Malawi and who knows, maybe around the world.